All right, hey guys, today is May 15th, Thursday, correct? Is that right? Thursday, all day long. So here we are here in office, I guess you could say, at Modern Outdoor Tackle. Going to give you your weekly tackle report on Table Rock Lake. I got with me right here Matt from MJF Guide Services. He is a really good lake. He is a really good guide on Table Rock Lake. As long as me, we kind of bounce each other off of each other all the time. And if I'm not on something, then I call him. And if I'm on something and he's not on something, then he calls me. So we bounce back and forth through each other. So we know what's going on all the time. So he is gonna tell you what he's been catching them on, kind of whereabouts, where to look this week, because isn't the
OMTT is Saturday, and then the Solo Pro is on Sunday.
Okay.
Both at Table Rock. Should be a good event, guys. I feel like it's going to take some weight this week. I mean, I think the little fish are done,
and the big ones.
The big ones are starting to bite.
They are biting.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. So.
We're already excited for that big, huge bite to start. So he's going to kind of tell you what he's been catching them on, and then, like I said, where he's been catching them at and what he's been doing, and then I'll go into my day and my week and tell you what I've been doing. So take it away, Matt.
Yeah, so right now the lake's down 916, so they did draw it down pretty good. They did shut the water off. It seems like we haven't had consistent water in a long time. It seems like this week it's been the most consistent that I've personally seen in a while. So
it's been very level.
Yeah, so that part's cool. For you bush guys, they did take a lot of water out of bushes, but there are some areas where, being 916, there is some water in some bushes. So with that being said, if I'm not going to flip the bush with, whatever your favorite soft plastic is, there's numerous types. We carry a bunch, and if you want to see some, come in, talk to me, and I'll be able to help you out. But in order to get some of the better quality bites around those bushes and docks specifically, I've been throwing a clutch darter. This one is an olive blueback color. It's got a really nice, unique shad color. It's got that green back, which Table Rock fish, for whatever reason, like a dark green back. And they also like, a little chartreuse sometimes they like, so this has it in there. It's got a little purple hue, and everybody that fishes Table Rock knows purple is the way to go. This is my favorite glide bait. You can fish it really quickly and cover a lot of water with the darter, and I mean, it is definitely worth the price of admission. If I've got clients and we can't throw, glide baits, we have specific trips to actually throw a glide bait on, we'll do that. But for, if you just want to go out and catch a bunch of fish right now, I've been throwing a Zoom. This is a trick worm on a shaky head. My favorite shaky head is the custom cast lure shaky head. I either throw it in 3/16 or a quarter, because I've been finding them a little bit deeper than they have been. So I've been finding them 14. I even caught some out in 26 foot today. So on the bottom, if you're going to be doing the shaky head Ned rig, you can throw your Ned rig in 1/8, 3/16, whatever you prefer. The one benefit of downsizing to an 1/8 is that slower fall. So sometimes you may not realize it, but you trigger that bite on the fall more so than actually dragging it. So they'll be looking, you see it, and they'll swim over to it, hits the bottom, boom, you got one. So they eat it on the fall a lot. Today I met up with Coy out there. I was on a trip, so was he, and I was catching them really good. We just got in a new shipment from American Bait Works. It's a Netbait with bait fuel in it, and this is called the prop duster, and we were smoking them on this.
It's
thing.
hot bait right now, guys.
Hot bait.
Hot.
So come in quick because I got to get another shipment coming because, you know, we were out there, a couple guys, you know, his guy that he had came in here, bought some, you know, a guy that stopped me, saw me catching some out there. He came in already and got some. You know, I had a couple more phone calls, and so come in quick, guys. I'm gonna have another shipment coming, but these are flying off the shelf right now, and they are really working. They got a cool little unique tail on them, really good bait. I've been throwing those on a queen tackle jig head, tungsten jig head, 3/16 for me right now. I've also been throwing a little bit of 1/8. Just kind of depends on where they're at in the column, but they're not terribly deep right now, in my opinion. And that's just how I've been catching all of my bass, you know, this week in particular.
Absolutely.
So it's been turning on. It's been pretty good. I think it's been a pretty decent bite for sure.
I totally agree with him. And another thing I like about that head that he just told you about, it shows up on your forward-facing sonar like crazy. So it's you can see the fall, you can see the bait, and you just see that head shine real well. So guys, this week I have been catching a lot of my bass on, you're already gonna know, I've been throwing the spook, the Sexy Dog Junior spook, early in the mornings, covering basically main lake points, the flooded timber stuff. The 3 to 4 pounders are, you know, they're pushed up there in the morning, and I just been catching them with that early in the morning. But then after that, we kind of go off onto the side of it and get out on those main lake points, and we start throwing that shaky head around. I've been catching them on the exact same bait he is. I've switched it up to watermelon red, or you can try watermelon candy, whichever one you prefer. They're all working right now. And not only that, you need to come in and get you a jewel jig. I'm not going real heavy. Like I said, these fish, like Matt said, they're only in about 15 to maybe 20 feet of water. I'm covering brush piles, just going from point to point to point. And I'm mostly targeting a lot of channel swing banks. When you come in, you hit those channel swing banks, you know, you get up, you flip on your side, scan, you start scanning, and you see a brush pile, you need to stop there. Another important thing that you need to look out for is bait. Bait is a really big key right now. Now, if you get into a point or a channel swing bank and you start seeing a ton of bait, I would go ahead and pull out of that, because they really don't have to compete. It's all above them. It's just over it, you know, they're just too much in there. So you just want to kind of see the bait that's just kind of spotty and out there, and just continue to do that. So
to go off that point, you know, I've seen if the bait's present, there's going to be bass near it. Now, don't just look at the bait ball itself, like look around it. And they're not in like for me, I haven't been seeing like your wintertime ginormous schools. You know, I'm looking, I might see 3, 5, you know, sometimes 2. I mean, you can even throw it singles, and they are biting. Like sometimes, you know, if you see singles, maybe they won't bite, but right now for me, the singles have been shooting on it. So
absolutely. So guys, come in to Modern Outdoor Tackle to get all your tackle. Wes is here, and we've also got something in store that you're gonna need to pay attention to, because we're bringing out something that actually the whole thing, why would I say whole thing? Basically, it's what all the lakes around here need. And it's gonna cover Lake of the Ozarks, Table Rock Lake, Bull Shoals probably, Truman. You know, we're gonna have, it's just basically a teaser is what I'm trying to tell you, is that something great is coming down the pipeline, and you're really gonna love it. And it's gonna help all you fishermen out there that are fishing all of these lakes. So guys, come in to Modern Outdoor Tackle, come and talk to Matt, come talk to me, come talk to Wes. Wes knows what I'm doing, he's just right over there. So, hi Wes. So guys, we will see you next week. Have a blessed one.